I'm Linda Reinstein. I'm the co-founder of the Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization, ADAO, and I want to talk to you, Administrator Scott Pruitt, about the deadly legacy of asbestos. This burial flag was draped over my husband's coffin. He died of mesothelioma, a preventable asbestos-caused cancer. This message isn't about Alan. It's about the hundreds of thousands of Allens, people suffering today and those who die every year. In fact, a new report cited that nearly 40,000 Americans die every year from asbestos poisoning. Now, Americans deserve to have their air, soil, and water free from deadly toxins. And let me tell you, parents are terrified and angry that their children's toys contain contaminated talc. Many people wrongly believe that asbestos is safe.
A lot of people think asbestos, a lot of people in my industry think asbestos is the greatest fireproofing material ever made.
It's a crime. Industry has gotten away with murder. It's been known for over 100 years that asbestos kills, yet imports and use continue. Even the Department of the Interior produced a video in conjunction with the Johns Manville Company talking about how safe and wonderful deadly asbestos is in our homes, schools, and workplaces.
And no matter how long little Johnny plays with his electric train, asbestos insulation in the transformer offers similar protection.
ADAO and others worked for over a decade on reforming TSCA. We testified at congressional hearings, we met with your staff, we attended EPA public meetings, sent you many letters, and submitted evidence into the docket. I urge you to review the document we submitted with over 100 studies confirming there's no safe or controlled use of asbestos. And I'm here to tell you that for each life lost, a shattered family is left behind. Prevention is the only cure. Americans need and deserve legislation to prevent toxic exposure. President Obama clearly stated before he signed the TSCA reform bill into law that this bill should empower the EPA to finally get the job done and ban asbestos.
The system was so complex, it was so burdensome, that our country hasn't even been able to uphold a ban on asbestos.
The American Chemistry Council is lobbying the EPA hard for another exemption. Look at the science. The only folks supporting asbestos mining, imports, and use are the profiteers and the chlor-alkali industry. I urge you to look at the nearly 12,000 petition signatures from the U.S. and around the world, urging you to ban asbestos without any exemptions. EPA Administrator Pruitt, I hope you truly listen to this video message and you evaluate the risk of asbestos in deadly legacy exposure as well as the Libby-amphibole, which could be an attic insulation in more than 30 million homes across the nation. The time is now for you and the EPA to do your job and finally ban asbestos.